Hey guys, so I already made the video, but when I was making the video, I was reading this list right here. And it was the first time I actually read through it exactly in its entirety. And my point of making the video, this is what I was talking about. So, the Moldies, I what did I do? So I came over here, and this is how I was reading it before. So when I was reading the directions, now what I'm proving is that my cognitive health has gotten better since doing just this, all of this tinctures, okay? From Rogers Hood Apothecaries. I can't say that word. You know what I'm saying. So, the detox. Uh, I was reading this before I took this. I was reading this whole thing. I was reading this whole line as if it was one thing. And because I'm getting my cognitive health back, I realized that Moldies is mold, cleanse, and mitochondrial support. I didn't realize that. I thought this was telling me that the Moldies kit in itself was a cleanse and mitochondrial recover hair health, hair, nail, and skin support. That's what I thought. Even though I knew that this and this and this and this was, what do you call it, was like separate, and I knew it was like, but I just didn't read it and break it down. Like, I just didn't. So now I'm like, my brain is able to cognitively understand that the Moldies is the mitochondrial support, that this tincture is, because I did not know that. I thought it was the Red Artist, but when I was reading on the Red Artist online on the website, I didn't see that. So I was just kind of wondering, but I read through this on the last video and I got down to here, and it says sunflower lectin boosts brain function, lowers cholesterol. You guys, this thing has has actually done that, literally done that. So what I was doing in my last video, I was recorded, that did not stay. I read through this. So the Moldies is a mold cleanse and mitochondrial support, and it has, let's see, I'm trying to read it through here. Safflower, which attracts mold spores, helps reduce anxiety and anger, helps hair growth. Flaxseed inhibits mold growth, lowers cholesterol. Sashina berry, antifungal, helps resist fungal skin infections. Fennel seed helps eliminate fungi, mold, black toxic mold, green mold, gray mold, and neutralizing mycotoxins. Chamomile reduces histamine and allergies, removes mucus, which I can definitely attest to that. I mean, yeah, removes mucus. So like if you go to the bathroom and you see like a film, or you see the mucus, because it can come in different ways, or different, it can look different, but that's what that is. Expels spores. Sunflower lectin boosts brain function, lowers cholesterol. So pretty. But yeah, so I'm just focusing on sharing the Moldies with you guys today, and what it actually has done for my brain. I'm continuing to detox because I was headed into sepsis, and so my body, I literally lost my cognitive health. Like I would be at a red light, right, or a red light or green light or whatever, and I would have to process, does red mean stop or go? Does green mean stop or go? I didn't even know. Or going up and down the stairs, I would have to put one foot in front of the other and say, okay, don't fall. Your right foot goes down, the left foot goes down. Like, I would have to focus so bad. And the very first detox I did with Rogers Hood was the Parify, and it helped so much. And before that, I was on 30 days of amoxicillin, which helped, but it did not do anything, and I mean anything, for like cognitive function. It healed, and I could realize that I was in bad shape. Like, I was like, wait, I feel better. Like, my inflammation went down a lot, swelling went down, I could breathe in my sleep finally, my neck wasn't swelling, my ankles weren't as swollen, because I had developed edema. and I had developed sleep apnea. So the amoxicillin did help with that. But then when I did the detox, the Parify, it drastically changed. And ever since then, I have been able to function normally. So I'm working again. I'm in nursing school. So the fact that I can do that is actually a miracle. And the Moldy's kit is helping me so much, as I just showed you guys that my brain function has gotten better because I'm, taking care of my mitochondria. That's the dream God gave me, it was just mitochondria, but I knew what he was saying. I knew he was saying that I need to heal that. And so at school, I was able to do a research paper, but I was on an autoimmune condition, and it just so happened that I ran across something that talked about the mitochondria and when it gets damaged, and how the fact that it needs to be healed, and when you don't get oxygen to it, it's damaged and you can't live like that. So, just putting all the dots together, the pieces of the puzzle together to say, hey, how can we wake up and heal the mitochondria? What things can we do? What can we take? And you got to get oxygen into those cells. So how do you do that? Get rid of inflammation. Use something like this. It's a mitochondrial support, so why not? And all these other tinctures, and it absolutely has been so helpful. So I have been before you guys long enough, but I have taken a break, so I'm not even doing this right now. But let's see, last night I took a vitamin C pack, and right now I'm just drinking some green juice. I didn't freshly, juice that, but that's just where I'm at right now. At least I am drinking something. And I had my dandelion tea this morning, which helps detox liver, and I am getting ready to have some organic mold-free coffee. All right, guys. Well, God bless you. I will not count this as my 13th day of cleansing, detoxing, because I'm not detoxing really with the... Actually, maybe I should count it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. All right. God bless, guys. Okay, guys. So I'm counting it as day 12, even though technically yesterday would have been day 12. But today we're just going to start as day 12 because I am doing like liquids, and I am being more mindful of my foods, and making sure I do medicinal teas with green drink. I'm doing beet juice, and although I didn't freshly squeeze the juice, that's what I typically do. I bought it at the store. I'm still doing something, and my stomach is feeling better. Overall, just still detoxing, just taking a quick little break. I feel like if you feel like your body needs that because you have to work, you have to, be a parent, do things, So that's just what I'm doing. And I will start back when I feel like I'm ready. And because it does come with, symptoms, detox symptoms. It's just part of the process, but it's so worth it.